MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Barrios is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now in the box, Randy Arozarena. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Changeup, called strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with a fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dominic Smith stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set the 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Ryan Yarbrough will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Byron Buxton stands in as he looks at a called strike. Smokes this one into deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. His first homer here in the series as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Pitch is popped up. Donaldson shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Brian O'Grady waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Brian O'Grady. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. O'Grady, a former Cincinnati Red. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Adames, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman, Matt Chipper.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. Kiermaier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He's set. Here it comes. From the belt, kicks and deals.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Against Jose Barrios, he's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit toward the hole. Donaldson's there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Adames is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rosarena has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 25.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Luis Arias. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brian O'Grady is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Zunino. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Now the pitch. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0 and 2.
0 and 2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Max Kepler. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready once again, Randy Arozarena. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-1 pitch.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. And now pitch on the way. This one's flared off to the right side. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a hard liner. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit back up the middle. Adames scoops it up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. One-0 pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. As he arrives at second without a play as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. This is foul right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Take a look at his numbers. A couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Brandon Lau is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball is in there.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin.
Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game to pitch.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
He's set. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's 1-2. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's out number 2. The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And they will get, no, he's in there, a very close play at first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan, 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the seventh now in Game 2. It's the Rays 3 and the Twins 2. Jake Odorizzi is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Jake Odorizzi.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Odorizzi has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Manuel Margot. Nice weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're up 3-2. John Curtis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
John Curtis.
Last half of the seventh here, and next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Curtis, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Plays off the slider that time. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Peter Fairbanks takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Marwin Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Fairbanks, originally from the state of Missouri, he was a 9th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Number 2, Dominic.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
2 strikes.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now he'll step off. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The high fastball is in there. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Rays strand just the 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D? When we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Into the box, Luis Arias. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left and is now 5-3. Taylor is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 73, Josh Taylor. Now batting, third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. In there, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Mitch Garver is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Minnesota leads this one 5-3.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the left fielder,
Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
now pitching for the Twins, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Pitch on the way. Ready on 0-2.
Nope, that's it.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Rogers, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Striding in, Mike Zunino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Nope.
Looked like a sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. A sold-out crowd of just around 40,000 now on their feet in Minnesota. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Twins get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Jake Odorizzi is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.